My mother's messages had always carried that same familiar tone, the one that turned every wrong into a reason, every selfish act into a sacrifice. But that morning, her words hit differently. They were cold, stripped of warmth. Your father and I sold your seaside villa to pay off your sister's debts. You didn't really need it anyway, right? She's family. That was it. No apology, no explanation, just a declaration, as if what I had built could be traded away without a thought. The screen's glow reflected my face on the train window, calm, composed, detached. But beneath that stillness, something fierce began to burn. They thought being far away meant being powerless. They had no idea how wrong they were. That villa wasn't just a property. It was the only piece of peace I had ever owned. I'd worked years abroad to build it. 12-hour shifts, endless flights, sleepless nights. I'd chosen every piece myself, from the weathered driftwood furniture to the wide windows that opened to the sound of the sea. It wasn't luxury, it was freedom, a promise that I could make something untouched by the chaos of my family. My sister Nadia had always been the storm to my silence. Beautiful, charming, reckless. She could turn guilt into art. My parents adored her, no matter how many bridges she burned. Every time she stumbled, I was the one expected to clean it up. And for years I did, until one day I stopped. That's when they turned on me. When I stopped fixing things, I became the problem. It started quietly. 2 missed calls from my father. A late-night message from my mother. Call us soon. It's important. I ignored them. I'd learned that important usually meant expensive. Then came silence. And after that, the email. They didn't realize that I'd learned long ago how to protect what mattered. The villa wasn't registered under my personal name. I had set up a holding company abroad, legally structured with a trustee. My parents thought they were clever. They were playing a game I'd already mastered. I didn't reply. I didn't argue or accuse. I let them think they'd won. 2 days later, when my flight touched down in Karachi, I didn't go home. I went straight to the bank. Within an hour, I had the documents in front of me, the trust still intact, every title deed secure. Then I walked into the local police station and filed a report. Fraud, forgery, unauthorized sale. By evening, the details were clear. The villa had been sold to a mid-level real estate broker named Hassamir, a convenient scapegoat. The payment never even entered the official company account. Instead, it had been rerouted to an offshore betting account under Nadia's name. Predictable. Sloppy. I called the officer handling my case and told him to wait for my signal before making any arrests. Then I called Hassan directly. I offered him a way out. Fear broke him within minutes. He admitted everything. How Nadia had used fake documents, how my parents signed them, how she claimed I'd authorized all from abroad. I told him to stay quiet. Cooperate. When the truth came out, I'd clear his name. Then I called Nadia. She picked up on the second ring, her voice unervingly smooth, as if she had rehearsed this moment. I heard you're upset, she said lightly. Mom and Dad did what they had to. You know how bad things got. Don't explain. I interrupted. I understand. And I did. I understood everything. I kept her talking, letting her weave excuses and half-truths, and recorded every word. Then I disappeared. 2 quiet weeks. No calls. No warnings. When the official real estate agent, the legitimate one, contacted my parent for title verification, the first cracks appeared. He told them the sale couldn't go through without authorization from the international trustee. My mother, certain of her control, told him, "It's already done. We sold it." The agent's confusion must have been priceless. "That's impossible," he said. "Your son is the only legal beneficiary. Without his approval, no sale is valid." I wasn't there, but I could imagine the silence that followed, the long, heavy kind that no words can fix. By the end of the day, the police were at their door. Fraud, forgery, conspiracy to misrepresent an international asset. Nadia's name was listed first, my father's second. I didn't ask for prison time. I didn't have to. Their punishment would come in whispers, the shame, the frozen accounts, the calls from curious relatives. The villa remained mine. untouched, but their reputation? Gone. 3 weeks later, I visited them. The house felt smaller, the air tense. My mother couldn't meet my eyes. My father tried to reason, his pride crumbling around each word. You didn't have to go this far, he said quietly. I didn't, I replied. You did. Nadia sat in the corner, her arms crossed, her voice brittle. You ruined us. I looked at her, calm as ever. No, I said. I just reminded everyone who you really are. The silence that followed wasn't victory. It was clarity. For the first time, I didn't feel like the family's safety net. I felt free.